After previously discussing isekai romance, this time I will discuss fantasy romance with overpowered main characters. Fantasy anime here is intended anime that is not isekai, but still has elements of magic power, supernatural creatures, and even unexpected magical events. It is all wrapped in a romantic relationship that will inspire you about how the main character struggles to reach a specific goal for his lover. Keeping watching this video and stay awesome. Let's go! This is one of the underrated animes that presents tokusatsu elements where the hero falls in love with his enemy, which will be very wholesome and hilarious to watch. The Power Rangers here appear under the nickname Gelato 5, with heroic combat powers that fight against Gecko domination. The strongest leader of the hero squadron, Fudo Aikawa, also known as Red Gelato, is falling into unlawful love with the leader of the Gecko named Desumi. Although their public lives differ, Fudo and Desumi struggle to make their seemingly impossible for their unique relationship. With their loyalties divided between each other and respective their parties, the couple must remain cautious if they want to keep their love protected in order not to be known by the rest of the world. The youngest, a misanthropic wizard known as the Dark Lord, was betrayed by his adventuring party in the past lives and decided to isolate himself in a deep forest, far from human civilization. It's normal for rumors to start that Alan Crawford is considered a demon lord and feared by those around him. One day, while living his life as an introverted hermit, he comes across a disgraced noblewoman named Charlotte who has collapsed in the forest. Despite being innocent, she was humiliated when her engagement was annulled, and she was forced to run away for crimes she did not commit. When he heard about exploitation who was considered a royal slave, Alan called back the agony of being betrayed and abandoned for some reason by his previous adventure parties. Charlotte is an extremely pure, genuine person, and it is hard for her to release emotion even when everyone hurts her. Taking an interest in her personality, Alan decides to let her live in her mansion and give the disgraced noble lady to rescue a crash course in naughtiness in the world. With a strong sense of justice, the greatest hero of the human world wants to end the war between humans and demons. Full of confidence in his abilities, he immediately advanced alone walks mindlessly to come to the Demon Queen's castle. But in the end, the great hero gives up on his task of killing the Demon Queen after revealing to her a noble goal, which not only unites humanity with the demons, but brings new peaceful solutions to all entities of the world. The Demon Queen has unparalleled beauty, but she also seeks a hero who helps to realize all the good plans. The hero eventually develops feelings for the Demon Queen, which is also reciprocated. But on the other hand, he must convince the great promise for his comrades and humanity is losing hope and self-confidence to be freed from war. Tsukasa Taira is a college student who was once rescued from a devil attack by one of the vampires who managed to blend into the human population. Finding out that her savior is her old friend Yuki Anzai, a member of a shadowy police task force specializing in demon-related crimes in Tokyo. Yuki has always hated the devil inside him, and devils in general, which is why utilizing his strength and fighting skills as a hybrid to catch devils, and has a strict rule not to drink human blood. There is a danger when Yuki loses control of himself, and it will also take a toll on his body and become a threat to the people around him. An unusual romance may prove difficult to sustain when Tsukasa finds himself attracted to Yuki. On the other side, Yuki is pessimistic about the coexistence of demons and humans, and he struggles to contain the dark side of him that wants to devour Tsukasa when she's by his side. This is a fantasy anime that has become one of the best romance anime series with an overpowered main character. Goru Kusanagi automatically carries the title of Campione and is the youngest god slayer in the world. After the encounter and defeat of the heretic god when he travels to explore the bumhole of nowhere at the request of his grandfather to return a mistress artifact to an acquaintance for safekeeping, he soon gained to be the most powerful and feared among the heretic god and other supernatural entities since he slew a god of the fate of his universe, gaining the ability to manipulate and oppose fate outside of the boundaries. Goru's new status as a Campione attracts a bevy of gods who wish to challenge him and a band of devout to become his harem members. One of them has a thick romance story. Erika is a strong woman and is a great knight. She declares her feelings to her master by saying she is his sword and shield in the fight. Even if there is hidden jealousy, she is willing to share her feelings with another companion out of loyalty, like supports the other girls and guides them whenever they are performing a ritual with Godo. The life of young demon exterminator Shu Ogata is nothing less than a loser in many ways. But he has a personal ambition to uncover the truth behind the D-Hazard, a demon-like monster that appeared in Bayron City that has mysteriously caused the entire family to disappear. He has teamed up with Kisara, a demonic girl for a 100-year-old who compromises to eat all of Shu's memories. Although Shu only takes specific jobs and constantly needs money to exterminate demons, Kisara seems affectionate to him and works hard to support whatever he's doing. In his heroic actions, Shu proves to be a very proficient shooter and close combat expert. At the same time, Kisara has execution abilities and can improve many times in his demon form. As a super A-rank demon, Kisara made a deal with Shu Ogata, where he would steal Shu's memories to fuel her power by performing an engaging kiss. Koujo Akatsuki is an ordinary high school student who turns out to be a new fourth primogenitor, the strongest vampire in the world that should only exist in the demon district of Itogami Island. It is said that this fourth primogenitor has 12 familiars who are manifestations of his vampire powers, and it can threaten the world order. To keep an eye on the fourth primogenitor's every move, the government built a secret organization to impede scale magical disaster called the Lion King Organization. They decided to send a witch hunter named Yukina Himergi to investigate and eliminate him if he became a threat to the world. To be extremely shocked, Himeragi Yukina fell in love with him because they often fought together and saw the good side is still preserved inside his consciousness. She consequently becomes his first blood servant, and two of them must save the city and protect the inner palace from evil spirits and sorceress terrorism. It is one of my favorite anime that is very on point in storytelling without the need to worry for many seasons, but has an unexpected depth of emotional character. Tells the story of teenagers affected by the fall of a comet named Charlotte. This impact makes everyone who is still a teenager when exposed to its radiation have unique supernatural abilities. Yu Otosaka is a selfish teenager who uses his abilities to be toxic things and cheat to make his life easier. He has a unique supernatural ability called Plunder that can take over someone's body in 5 seconds, and the user's own body will be unconscious. But now Tomori, student council president of Hoshinumi Academy and a user of other supernatural abilities, discovered the lies Yu had made. Yu was forced to enter the Hoshinumi Academy, an institution created secretly to accommodate teenagers with supernatural abilities. The quick explanation is Yu and Nao's relationship became closer since the main character explored to develop Plunder's true potential. When he targets another ability user, their ability will be stolen, and it will gain the user of Plunder with the new ability in an unlimited manner. A certain magical index takes place in a world where science and magic coexist in a student academy city. Tuma Kamiju is put in the lowest psychic rank of 0, but has a mysterious power no scientist can understand to negate any supernatural abilities called Imagine Breaker. Becoming Loki as a regular teenager, Kamijo is also highly intelligent, resourceful, and skilled in hand-to-hand combat, making him a formidable opponent to any supernatural threat. On one of his strange days, he met Index Librorum Prohibitorum, a young nun from Necessarius, being hunted down by the dangerous organization that wants Indexes memorize the entirety of the forbidden grimoires. Kamijo and Index share a close relationship, and there are moments where their feelings for each other are hinted to be protected. He discovers a strange new realm of the supernatural incident at consequences to be paid, and fights back several magicians looking to harm the girl that lurks around every corner. Himmel recruited Frieren to join the hero party to defeat the Demon King, but she lacked emotion during their time together, and sometimes said insensitive things to the party. Because the time Frieren spent with her comrades was equivalent to only a fraction of her life as a rare humanoid species and the last great sorceress. But the sadness she could not hide when she found out her adventure partners died one by one. To make up for her regret, she goes on a memorable journey that has long ended, along with Fern and Stark, the adopted students of her adventure partners, to better understand humans and create real personal connections. Although this anime is not straightforward with the romance element, we get evidence of Himmel's sincerity, who has romantic feelings for Frieren. He gave her a ring as a sign of eternal love, got down on one knee and proposed. As the series progresses, the relationship between Fern and Stark is also revealed. At first they have different personalities, but become a warm story when sharing surprises with a suitable birthday gifts. Thank you for watching so far, and remember to subscribe if you want the latest updates, and give your opinion on another fantasy romance overpowered topics that you might want to share with anime lovers here. I'm signing out, and peace.